Hey Sagittarius, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your everything energy check for the week ahead. Little work, love, and all the above. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies at the time of this reading, all right, they are timeless readings. So whenever it popped up into your phone's algorithm and you decided to come and hang out with us here for a little bit, perfect timing as always. All right. Thanks for being here too. Really quick, Sagittarius, as I bust out this deck that's stepping in here, this is actually my Sagittarius grandmother's deck that I used on a personal reading order today, and I dug the energies of like having my grandma here with me. So I've been using it for the readings. The Bible Tarot's taking a break today, all right? So we're gonna use it for you. And she was a November 24th Sagittarius. This is the 1937 issue of the Tarot de Marcel deck that my great-grandfather gave to her when they came over from Sicily, okay? And then she taught Mama T the tarot, and then I didn't find out this deck even existed in life until about 4 years ago, after I had gone through a breakup. And Mama T handed the reins over to me. So we're gonna use it for you, all right? So let's check it out. But really quick, there was a message that came out in Scorpio, but anyhow, it's for one of the families. So I'm gonna help out because she did a public apology to me for an email. And Mary, it wasn't even a mean email at all. I mean, oh my gosh, I get emails, whoa. But no, yours was just fine. So I actually, you know what? We're going to help you out. And Sag, this might even resonate into the reading for those of you that are trying to sell a home or trying to buy a home. Because the thing on this is Mary, what you need to do is, if it hasn't already expired, you don't let the sellers know that you're willing to go higher, but you let your real estate agent know, all right? And then you stay and hold your nerve, all right? It's the old sales tactic of he who speaks first loses, okay? So the sellers will counter back. However, let your real estate agent know that you're willing to go higher, because even though technically I was in real estate before I got into property management, so the thing is that even though the real estate agents aren't supposed to talk about their clients, they totally do. So trust me, just make sure that your agent knows. That way you guys can work and up the offer when it happens. And I would recommend not walking at the deadline you set. I know that's a time frame on there, but there are so much logistics and bidding and contracts for doing real estate that instead of setting a deadline to walk away from it, it's advised to actually just leave it open and then keep looking for the other homes. Your real estate agent has no problem putting in a couple offers for you if needed. All right, so have the plan B, but don't close the plan A until you either lose the bid completely or they decide not to sell the house. All right, and also with the bonus and the promo and everything with love and that, the work and the promo, you're not actually going to get promoted this time. You're going to get told it's happening later. All right. And that's because God's still trying to guide you to do that other thing that you've been wanting to do. All right. So that's why you keep getting like stuck on the promotion side. But in love, your person's going to be texting you soon. All right. That's why you've been having the dreams about them. So now let's dig in. See, I love having my grandma here, Sagittarius, and we got to help the fam out. It's just a thing. All right. So now no intro. All right. Even though I'm still Archer, I'm still the Sag Whisperer. I'm still here for you. All right, and everybody. All right, so let's dive in and tune in. All right, let's grab Grandma's deck here and let's go for it. Both of my grandmas. I've had a lot of Saggies in my life. Both of my grandmas, November 24th and December 20th. I had an awesome childhood. But the deck did jam a little bit. So Grandma has been handing out the hugs everywhere. So she's like, Archer, spinny hug Sagittarius right out of the gate. So I'm like, okay. So Sag, come here. I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to give you a spinny hug till your hair blows in the breeze, like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Jeep wave. All right. You're going to start giggling. And if you ever need to come back, come on back. Me and Grandma Sag got you covered. All right. So let's tap in and tune into Sagittarius energy, please. And thank you. Give me everything you got for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Whoa, that's cool. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius, the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Here we go. It's like, I'm careful with it because it's like old and it's like, it's cool, but the energy is intense for you. It's almost like she's been waiting for me to do the Sagittarius reading. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is go time on a new start. The Ace of Swords is what ends the silence, the no contact, the single life, and starts things going with a fresh perspective. The Ace of Swords, the way I see it in this deck, is that it's coming out of turbulence. Like you're taking off in an airplane, and it's a turbulent as you go through the clouds. The Ace of Swords is when you rise above into clarity. And this is actually already starting for you right now at the time of pulling this, because your dominant rock Jupiter is now officially in Cancer, and it's exalted in Cancer. It means it's happy there, okay? Jupiter entering Cancer is like Jupiter going to grandmama's house and her being like, you can have cake and ice cream for dinner, you can have ketchup, you can have chocolate, and then I'm gonna send you back home to mom and dad's later. All right, so it's all the abundance finally starts to flow. All right, so you are gonna get a clearer mindset and start just feeling better, you know? The Chariot. Told you, Cancer season is gonna be your time to shine. And at the time of filming it, it's coming up soon, okay? Chariot takes you into the Nine of Cups, and your blessings show up with the Knight of Cups. All right, how about a stable love offer? The Knight of Cups is fixed energy. All right, that's someone and something that like just knows what they want going forward. It's the real love offer and some peace with the Queen of Swords. Even this, Grandma used to describe as Abigail the Peacemaker, Mama T said, okay? So maybe the name Abigail resonates, or even that parable of the Bible, but it might be what brings you the peace you're looking for too. All right, so let's dig in. Let's start with you. What's going on with you right now? Current conditions at Sagittarius. We have the Five of Swords, the World card, the Hierophant, which this one it's actually written as the Pope. That's kind of cool. All right, and then we have the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. A lot of repeating fives. Maybe you're either a life path 5 or born on the 5th, because you got 5, 5, and the Pope card, which is the 5th card in the deck. It's the Hierophant now. It was also known as the High Priest at one point too. So you're feeling like you're fated to be alone. All these fives really show a lot of stress and a lot of struggle on your mind. No wonder Grandma was like, you spinny hug Sagittarius, Archer. I'm like, okay. I do what I'm told. I respect women. All right. You know what? You just been turned down by people and ignored by people and used by people for so long that you're just at that point that you almost think that's like, maybe that's just how it is nowadays, or like it's just the way it's meant to be. Maybe God above just, maybe I'm supposed to be single, maybe it's part of my mission or something. And the thing on it is that I'm seeing here, that's the feeling of the pressure that's been giving you the anxiety, the headaches, the trouble sleeping, you know, because there's a lot of that pressure. But Jupiter making the switch and the move here, that's the point where it's going to start feeling more happier, and you're going to start expanding. All right, feeling more abundant, more opened up, just like your planet will, because you've carried the burdens of the relationships in your life for long enough. Okay, you are not 100% to blame for all of it. You are way too hard on yourself. It takes two to make an argument, okay? And your person knows what they did too. The Pope is higher understanding. The Pope, I mean, even though he's from Chicago, you got to know what to do to become the Pope, okay? I even hear the words of John Paul II when he's like, what have you done to me? But he was a great Pope too. Anyways, on the Four of Cups to this Five of Wands, even in the work front, I see career change. And it's a minor arcana, but the Four of Cups tells me that either you've been feeling like imposter syndrome at work, or you just flat out, you don't like it anymore. You're just like, I'm bored of it, you know? It's kind of at the point where it's like, you've been with this place for a while, it's ran its course, it's not going anywhere, stuff like that. And you're like, it's tiring you out. Four of Cups, you're bummed. You're like, I think I've expanded and learned on everything I can here. So you're wanting to try something different, but you fear it won't work out. So it's like a little bit of the nerves, but you're learning, you're training. So some of you guys are even researching whatever this change is already, okay? Maybe some of you guys are even going back to school, or you're doing like online or remote learning because you either like want to online or remote work from home, or you already do. I feel your confusion, Sag. Your brain's moving a million miles an hour. It's like some of you guys got your entire home ripped apart too, starting new projects, and you're like, oh man, I got to finish the closets, but then I need to do the dishes, and I'm out of laundry soap. There's a Sagittarius that I'm being told to tell you, remember to pick up laundry soap. I don't know what it is, but I just convey the messages as I'm told. So we'll get some details to get more specific on this one, because you're just entering the abundant era. You've been dealing with your dominant rock in Gemini for a while now, where it wasn't happy because the intrusive thoughts kept getting in the way of the abundance. It's just getting ready to start changing, okay? All right, now, love department. What's with the past person first? Because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do, okay? None of us on this side tell you all what to do. You have free will too. You know what I mean? All right? We're just the map readers. And you can change your direction or course at any time because you've got Ace of Swords free will. Okay. You've got the Sun card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys could be dealing with a twin flame, okay? Or some of you guys were married or dreamt or had plans to marry this person, because the Four of Wands is not just the twin flame card, but it's also the card of marriage and the rewards. The fours are the Re's in the tarot. Maybe you were this person or born on the 4th. Leo, Virgo, and Aries energy on this. See, the thing is, this person kept you in the dark about a couple things, right? Either maybe like by straight up lying, or maybe by a little bit of guilt by omission, lies by omission, Leo energy. And the only reason I'm not trying to call Leo as a liar, Leo, stop. You have a lot of cross watchers here, Sag. Leo, stop it. I will pick on Sag in your reading. This is Sag's reading. Sit down. And Leo keeps doing that to you, Sag. What's up with that? But anyways, this here shows that, like, the Sun card, their pants were on fire. And it's the only fire sign energy. Well, we got Aries too. Some of you guys could be dealing with that. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, though, but it's definitely the part of their chart that's thinking about you right now. Because the things that they promised you, that like they would be different than everybody else. Everything you've gone through before will never happen again, Sagittarius, until it did, right? I know. Okay, we're going to get some details on this one. Some of you guys may have lived together or had plans to. Maybe there is still like real estate or ties, like maybe money or financial ties into this. Some of you guys, straight up, flat out, it's the twin flame journey. And I know that tarot channels have dramatized the twin flame journey like it's something of wonderfulness. I mean, the outcomes are really, really good, but the journey itself really, really sucks, right? To the point that with this person, you're like, Archer, yeah, love sucks. I get it. But rewards on this journey are epic, okay? Definitely not a fire here. I think anger management was needed at one point too, but we're going to see what they were fronting about, because the lies, once you found them out, that's where they realized they messed up. But I mean, it was supposed to be a good setup. The whole connection, the whole marriage, even God's like, it was written under the sun. This was supposed to work. So we got to see what happened. Okay. All right. Now, new person. This could be somebody you're currently involved with, or you're single and you wonder what's coming in. All right. Strength card, told you. It's always a Leo, isn't it? Leo's like, I'm not sitting down, Archer. Sit down, Leo. No, you sit down. You sit down first. You walk sideways. No, well, you shed. Yeah. It's a whole Cancer Leo thing. I don't know. Some of you guys, that entire argument played out at one point in your life or something. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Strength card, 6 of Pentacles. This is kind of cool. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you might be a musician, because don't these look like guitar necks? That's kind of cool. That's neat. All right. It looks like repeating 4s and repeating 5s seem to be stalking you right now, too. Some of you guys might be looking at the clock at 4:44, 5:55, or those repeating numbers are just everywhere, okay? Now this, wait a sec. Notice how these cards, you can read them in either direction. I literally just got drawn to that. Grandma was like, look, Archer. The Sag, you're crushing on somebody. You got a crush. A crushing Sag is kind of fun. No wonder you're stressed out, though, because it's like maybe this person doesn't even know you exist, or maybe they're not even interested in you. Oh, yeah, it's hard to like be in a crush, but this person got you feeling some type of way. Interesting. Okay, well now I'm not even going to try to guess. We're going to get the clarifiers big time on this one, Sag, because if you're crushing on somebody, you know I'm going to make sure they're safe to proceed with this person and what their whole story is. So I got you covered. Okay, so let's get one of my decks out that I can associate with better. It's the Devil. Toby's still here. I think this is the energy you're getting ready to beat out, because this hasn't been shuffled yet. So it's kind of like you're like, shuffle off, Buffalo. That, you know, that devil energy that just lives on your shoulders. Some of you guys might even be experiencing night terrors in that lately, or bad dreams, just bad dreams. Is that you're getting ready to shuffle them out. Remember I told you can change the map or change the reading at any point? That's what free will is all about. It's like you walk up and approach the devil energy and you just choose not to enter or entertain it. And you're just like, nope, no thanks, not today, not this life cycle, sorry. I like it. It is like Grandma used to always say, because she would know right out of the gate. Mama T can do it too. Right out of the gate, Archer, bad soul, walk away, just run. It's just like that. You just sort of see that devil energy and you're like, no, let's not. I like that. You're taking your power back. Tower card, the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles into the Hermit card. You actually do have this person pretty heavy on your mind. Okay, I got you. But your secret's safe with me, Hermit. Okay, I dig it. So you're stuck at a crossroads and unsure about what to do next. King of Swords, Gemini energy. And there's two people on this card, right? It's at the point here that it's, so you are unsure about what to do next because you've been wanting to talk to them for a while. Whether it's the past person or the new person, at this point, this is for all y'all, okay? So the thing on this is even though what you've been experiencing through this stuff, this is so much Jupiter and Gemini energy still kind of hanging out like a post period, you know? Because it's at the point that you've been wanting to talk to them for a while, but after everything that's gone down, Tower card, Archer, yep, I see it too, Sag. With everything that's gone down between the two of you and how bad it broke you, you're anxious and unsure of how to take action. I get it. You're feeling some type of way. Okay. So it's like, what should happen next? Like, should you wind up taking the risks? Should they go? Who's next? What's up? Who's on first? I don't know. Baseball, right? Johnny Benchko. But yeah, the thing on this is that the way you're feeling, it makes sense. Your feelings are justified, Sag. Don't feel awkward for how you're feeling, and don't let anybody else tell you that, oh, Sag, you need to cut that out. Ace of Swords. No, you're allowed to process whatever you're feeling. Because of what you've been through, anybody would be anxious and unsure of how to take action. You've stayed quiet and internal. I mean, you got your friends, you got your crew, you're still out, you're still doing stuff, but you've kind of just been like, I'm kind of cool on my own. I'm doing my thing. I get lonely, everybody does, but I'm surviving. I'm good, you know, but it's that protection. It's understandable. It makes sense. You don't ask for much, right? All you want is honesty, loyalty, an equal reciprocal relationship, Six of Pentacles, you know, somebody that you know is there for you because you know your worth. And it's almost coming to the point that, like, for those of you that do want your past person back, your family steps in or your single friends step in, right? And they're all throwing their 2 cents in. Some of them just want to keep you single because they're single and they don't want to Frank the Tank outgrow the party phase. They still want to go get KFC after streaking by the quad. And you're like, bedtime's at 10. Friday night in bed by 10, right? That's you're growing up, or you're outgrowing, you're maturing. You could be on a Saturn return as well. Okay, so you've got a lot of planetary stuff happening all at the same time too. And like, you know how barometric pressure changes or incoming weather and storm fronts can affect the way we feel here. Think of what something as big as your planet's the biggest thing out there. Well, don't count the sun, but whatever. Leo, right? Right? I do love you, Leo, but this is Sag's reading, so deal with it. Anyhow, with what you did to Sag, you should be able to deal with a lot more, but I'm a nice person. I'm the good guys. I'm on the winning team. But the thing on this is, you know your worth. And you don't want to settle, you know? Even if it's the new person and you're like, oh, I don't care if people judge me or what people might say. You are getting to a point of confidence of not having to settle because you are totally cool. You're like, you know what? If my X2420 mission is to stay single, then so be it. I'm cool. I can make it work. I'd like the love, but whatever, you know? And it is written into there. It's written in your, like, this is cool because it's like I have your energetical blueprint out on the table. It's not just an intuitive reading. It's like God was like, here, check out the blueprints for Sag. I'm like, perfect. Thank you. So this is neat. Okay. Internally with this Tower card, you shouldn't have to settle. It almost is like you're putting your own Tower card in place if you do. You know what you want, and you're Sagittarius. You're Archangel Michael. That's why he's the angel on the Temperance card, you know, because top shelf. And it's alchemy and balance and everything in moderation. You are the anchor that keeps so much of the Zodiac on point and together, and that's a giant cross to bear. That's a lot. That's why you are the 10 of Wands in the tarot. That's a lot of load to carry, taking care of everybody else. You know, the thing on this is that God is also helping put some puzzle pieces into place to really bring things together for you, okay? You do know your worth. You do deserve what you want, right? No one deserves to settle. And what you want is out there. You're calling it in. The thing is, especially with seeing that Chariot card and the Temperance card, you're calling it in like it's coming for you way faster than you expected. Moon card on the Three of Cups. For some of you guys, the most recent full moon is a catalyst or a go point, okay? Hey, Renee, what up? How you doing? What's up, Rebecca? How's it going? What's up, Shortcake? Hi. What's up, Melissa? Hey, Brittany. Man, the Leo energy is strong with this one, but also Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio too. But the thing is, because it's that calm before the storm. The energy is coming in so fast. That's why you're already feeling it. That even though you're at this point of almost being that you're ready to have to walk away and settle, then all of a sudden it's coming in for you. All right. And that no wonder you're taking a fire hose of emotion to the face. Your brain has been running nonstop. I totally get why you're feeling that way. But with the Death card, the energies and your dominant planet moving into Cancer is the transformation point. All right. It'll start relieving all of that for you. And it's totally ascension symptoms too, because you rule the 9th house, the deeper knowledge, the Akashic records. I mean, you go deep. You know what I mean? So even this is going to strengthen. All right. You're leveling up. Your women's intuition, your guys just know vibe. It's your third eye is energizing and awakening. That's why you're starting to see and feel like there's things going on in your house or doors slamming and stuff like that. It's not actually really happening in the house. You're picking up the energetical wavelengths of stuff that happened in the house at any point in time. Everything is energy and it's all still there. See it? There's 9th house. But no wonder you're feeling so intense energy. Major arcana or major shifts. So it's the stuff that's just taking you in that direction though. Even in the workplace, either you're going to go remote and start your own job or start like your own business because nothing's going anywhere and it won't change because that's where you're meant to be. See? 8 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. You're tired of work. Look at you in the morning getting up. Some of you guys might even have kids, dog. You're like, I just need another shot of espresso. I'll get through the day. Heaven help me. I'll make it. 9 of Wands. Oh, 9 of Wands. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. And it brings you full circle, right? So the thing on this is that right out of the gate, cut the imposter syndrome for those of you that are dealing with it, because you're not. There is not a soul that can do what you do. Everybody else is faking it worse than you think you are. You're the only one that's actually getting it right. You're just not giving yourself enough credit because it's really intense and overwhelming, you know? Some of you guys might even see fireworks here in the not too distant future, okay? Hold on. Oh yeah, that was the Ace of Swords. That's where you're starting this new idea that's going to take off after following through the integers. Oh, so like maybe you've had this idea in your head for a while. And like maybe some of you guys are starting a YouTube channel or something here. It doesn't have to be tarot. Maybe it's anything like your day-to-day life. Like you repurpose furniture and you're going to show people how to do it, or you crochet, or you do art. Maybe you're the next Bob Ross, right? Imagine Bob Ross with AI of just being like, all right, we're going to put in some prompts here for a happy little bush, happy little tree. It doesn't even have to buy paint. Even Bob Ross right now is rolling over like, nope, don't like it. I don't like it. But it's just like I see it growing for you. The Queen of Wands is that 3rd times the charm. It's Violet Jessup in the Titanic Tarot. Some of you guys might be researching and looking into like how long does it take to get monetized or to get yourself known and get out there. Some of you guys have a 3-year or a 10-year business plan, because that is the average rule of thumb. Even on YouTube, everything runs in integers, okay? So even to start and take off and get monetized in each tier that you go, because some of you guys have been noticing that some of the channels, like insane amount of subscribers, but no views on their videos, not many likes. The software upgrade that YouTube did that turned off the bells to the channels, that's why you have to go back in and tap the bell and tap all here and everywhere, even if you're already subscribed. You know, it's the good guys catching up with the bad guys. The police always figure out what the bad guys are going to do, and they develop better technology and everything. The software updates, I looked into them. I did some research. YouTube got wise to it, and they're starting to throw strikes out for people that decide to buy subs, buy views and that, where it can range as high as losing a month's worth of monetization. It made me praise the good Lord above that I've never done that stuff. You know what I mean? I stayed legit. I learned years ago not to lie. I used to lie. Everybody lies. Dr. House said that. But I learned honesty is the best policy. The lies, it's so impossible to remember all the lies, right? It's just easier to tell the truth. and then it works out. But for you guys, I see that taking it and honestly being the best policy as these algorithms monitor that stuff, you will excel. All right. 3 years from now, you're gold. And that's me giving you the honest truth. I could be like Tarot 101 and tell you, oh my gosh, you're getting a raise, you're getting a promotion, you're going to be awesome. That's right. Every Sagittarius is going to get a raise and a promotion, right? It's reality. I'm telling you the truth that you will take off. Your persistence and how determined you are as a Sagittarius, I do see you winding up like working from home, working remotely, literally working from like anywhere in the world that you want. Okay. I dig that vibe for you. And for those of you that are currently working, all right, and just like Archer, I'm not into all that stuff. Maybe you're a little one of my more mature Sagittariuses or something, right? You're like, I'm just trying to get by. I don't need all the fancy dancy stuff on this one. As a neat little bonus, I do see for those of you this part resonates to is that your company is going to get like some better insurance providers and better 401k and retirement providers. So you'll have less output from your weekly paycheck, well, better benefits, and a nicer output at your retirement age. Okay. You'll probably get hearing about that as we approach the third quarter. All right. I'd love to say it's the week ahead, but the energies are like maybe your bosses are starting to talk to new providers in the week ahead. And then you find out about it a little bit later. All right. So now let's get into the love. Oh my gosh, this is so cool using Grandma's deck. Whoa. All right. Thanks for being here too, guys. I love you guys. Love that like for you, Sag, because you totally deserve it. All right. And please consider subscribing. I do go live weeknights with each individual sign reading, as well as in all signs every Monday at 7. And the most recent one is available in the link down below in the pinned comment, because there's 6 chances to win. The June giveaway is on. You've got all week to enter. All you got to do is subscribe and then go over onto that video and leave a comment. And then next Monday, we're going to draw 6 winners. So check it out. It's cool. There's good prizes, and you can snoop into all the signs and placements too. All right. And I do go live weeknights. Also, check out what's getting started, because I just finished the first like live all signs from Nashville at CMA Fest. And we have got more stuff like that planned coming up here. So there's events planned in Michigan and Tennessee and Florida so far, with more venues to get added. So stay tuned and definitely go check that out in the pinned comment, because it's really, the audio and the video sucks because it was an idea off the top of my head, but I already have the plans to make it chef's kiss next time. So stay tuned. All right, check it out. Just snoop around. All the safe to click links are in the Archer link tree. Scan this QR code to get there, or the link in the pinned comment, or it's in my bio on all the social media platforms, guys. Okay. Those are the safe to click links. There's fake archers out there. I will never reach out to you. Okay. Just page the sword safely and use the Archer Astrology link tree for the safe to click links. Even to my first song, I have officially released my first ever single song. All right. So check it out. All right. The link for that's there too. It's called I Miss You. You might dig it. It might resonate. All right. But I had fun making this. Cool. Just check it all out. The interviews, the merch, and everything's there. And thank you for letting me have that moment to promote myself. All of us on this side should say thank you for that more often than we do. So thank you. Okay, now back at the ranch, let's see what's up with your reading. This Leo energy staring at me. Oy. I'm a Cancer. I know to watch the Leo. The Lovers. Oh, this person was a bit of a roller coaster. Queen of Pentacles into the Emperor. But they're kind of working on it. I'm going to give this person a bit of like, let's give them the benefit of the doubt for a second, all right? Innocent until proven guilty. Let's find out what's up. It's kind of like that, the way that they would cut you out, or the lying, the way that, like, when you found out what they were hiding, it's what got in the way of this, right? 10 of Cups, the Lover's card, indecisiveness. This is that up and down roller coaster ride that they put you through, okay? The Lover's card was originally called the Choice, but this is about what you guys set in your plans before being born. It's a major arcana, so it's a major choice, okay? God's been lining this up, so you guys had to meet for them to experience this in order to awaken, okay? The thing on it, because like you didn't expect it to go down like this at all. Once you found out, and then the fight happened. Hey, Caitlin, what's up, darling? How you? The thing on this is that even the fight, you still had to go into work afterwards and try to keep on a brave face and keep going and play all 10 of Cups. But inside, it was a deep decision. This was a rough choice. The thing on it is, like, yeah, I keep hearing play petty games, win petty prizes. You know, it's like this. They were nice when they were nice and clean. But when they were drunk or using, they weren't. Some of you guys, there could have been a form of a substance abuse or something involved that got in the way of this. And I mean, you wished them well, Two of Cups, Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, and Grandma Sag explained this to me really well. My Leo bestie backed me up on it too, is that it's not always a third party. This is a noun. It can be a person, a place, or thing. This can be that somebody chose the bottle over you. Somebody chose the drugs over you. Somebody, for some of you, for a small percentage of you, you did completely bust them with another person, okay? For some of you, it got deeper than that, and you found out that the other person somehow, like there was even a pregnancy involved, but it got deep. This got bad. Whatever your version of the Three of Swords is that got in the way of the relationship, okay? For some of you guys, it's just how when this thing all went down, that they turned everyone else against you too and turned you into the villain to the point that you had people you've known texting you, calling you out, insulting you, and you having to sit there, read these horrific messages in your cell phone as they're literally ripping your heart out and not be able to respond and actually have to stay quiet. And like Sagittarius, just sit the phone down. Don't respond. Yep, they think you're a piece of garbage, whatever, that's fine. But deep down it got to you, right? The attitude and everything. And it made you feel, it like destroyed your self-worth. You're like, why would they do that to me? Whatever your Three of Swords was. Like, especially with as much as you loved them, you were all in. And this was a lot to go through and heal from. So no wonder why it's taken you a long time to get over this. This is epic. I'm not going to play it off and be like, oh, well, it's drama or it's a big time. No, this is something that like, I would sit and just hold you like for a 24 hours period and just let you cry until my shirt was soaked. It's like, it's big stuff. I'm not even going to try to tear and novell it because this is serious stuff. Some of you guys even still have like jewelry or a present or a stuffed animal or something from them. But them cutting out the family, the friends, and the co-workers, that's the problem here. But with the Two of Cups, Cancer and Pisces energy, it is a little bit of the work being done with the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. So those of you that did wish them well, there's more going on the other side of the fence than on your side of the fence. That's why it's been crickets for so long. For some of you guys, years. A long time too, 5, 10 years since you have. Maybe a maturity difference, because I don't pull too much of an age difference. Maybe, yeah, not too bad. Whatever your version is, there's not, age is just a number. I mean, it's actually even, it's a word. It's not even a number. But anyways, the thing on this is that this is somebody that had to learn the hard way to you can't keep lying because you won't remember. You can't keep up with it. All right. Like you cannot keep believing the lie until it becomes the truth. That didn't work out for Hitler either. You see how that worked out, right? That's what this person had to find out. They could not manipulate and lie and cheat and steal just to get their way. And then they tried to blame you as the reason they did it. It was all your fault. And they kept verbally abusing you and beating you down. Sagittarius, this has taken so long because this person has had to go through just as many tower moments as you. Hey, John. Mom, what's up, Mama T? What up? Hey, Mr. Steve. How's it going? Thanks for being here, guys. This person has to go through just as much as you, and it's taken a lot because they put you through that much. You know what I mean? I can feel your stress off of this person. And the thing on this is that once they've completed the work, they're going to come your way. And with your dominant rock already into Cancer, I actually do see they're closer to finishing working on themselves. God's given them just as many Three of Swords moments as they did to you, and we're full circle with the Sun card and the Six of Wands. Strong Leo energy. Could totally be dealing with a Leo. Cancer is possible too. Capricorn and Gemini is here. So is Aries. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but man, their chart is energizing for you. They're totally still watching you. You're their sun card. Whatever they got into, you're the one that's motivating them to get out of it and to literally do the work so that you guys can start fresh and go forward into what you've always dreamt of and wanted for this, okay? Some of y'all might even hear from them this week. Wishes granted. You know what I mean? Your rock's already into Cancer, so the abundance is already starting to flow like a river, okay? Literally, after as long as it's been in Gemini, it's like a dam that's been waiting to burst, right? Okay? This coming in is this show. For those of you that does want reconciliation still, that this can be fixed, okay? You got that. I got no way to put a no spin on this for you to be like, oh, Sag, no, walk away. It's dangerous. It's scary. No, you are the Temperance card. You are Archangel Michael energy. You know what I mean? You're protected. This person will not make contact until they are right. So your confirmation for those of you that have already heard from them, it is safe to proceed. They have legitimately done the work. The pen is royal blue, like Liar, Liar, the movie. All right. And for those of you that haven't yet, it's just a little difference in each of our timelines. Some of the Sagittariuses have heard back. You're on, take a number. You're on deck too. Each Sag is going through it. Okay. So either you already have or you will. Okay. At that point, you have the free will, whether you want closure or you do want them back. That choice is totally up to you because you do know your worth. And you're Sagittarius, you don't settle. You're awesome like that. Okay. So now for those of you who have moved on from this person, let's see what's going on over here, because this is the one we want to get nosy on. All right. And thanks for being here, guys. Love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. Miss Love, what's up? How's it going, girl? Hey, Lisa, what you doing? What's up, Jersey girl? All right, let's check this out here. All right. We gotta know more because you have a crush on somebody. Let's find out. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, Sag, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're at the table with me, or private YouTube videos, and even a thrifty short and sweet check-in. Just shoot me an email. I'll send you back the pricing and the booking details. All right. And I do get to the emails within 48 hours. I'm still solo, so I do pre-production, live, post-production, all of it. So just hang in there, but I do reply to all my emails. All right. And I do look forward to looking and working for you. All right. We'll look into it. But now let's see what's up with this. All right. Let's get going. What do we got on this new person? I want to know everything. All right. So give me everything you got, buddy. It's 4 of Cups. They're on their own. They don't, oh my gosh, they're just like you. They don't think love's meant for them either. Page of Cups, 10 of Wands, but then in public, they come across like, yeah, right there. They're happy, Page of Cups. Behind there, they're like, no, I just pour myself into my work and I look happy in public. Deep down inside, I'm just like, yeah. They're kind of like you where they think love's not coming for them either. But the way they give off in the public persona, or for those of you that are snooping into their social media, which is 2025, judgment-free zone, everybody's done it, okay? So you're fine. 10 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. This person actually has a lot going on in their day-to-day schedule, all right? They might even have helpers, assistants, or that makes me jealous because I really want helpers and assistants. That'd be awesome. But actually, the Mod Squad is fire. You guys are awesome. Melissa and the Mod Squad, you guys rock, okay? But what I do see on this one is that they're curious and interested in you. It's mutual. See, they know you exist. Either they've seen I don't know. Either you've reached out to them or contacted them or something. They know something now. Okay. The thing on this is that for some of you, maybe you feel bad, 10 of Wands, that you like have to release something from the past in order to move forward with this. Oh, you guys are so similar. I can't tell your energies apart. This is kind of cool. And maybe you both are in the public eye, or this person. Yeah. Are you crushing on a celebrity of some type? I mean, I don't care if it's like the local weather girl man or the rock star, the YouTube star, whatever. I don't know. Somehow somebody is publicly known, or maybe they're just really popular in their field or their industry, because this person's problem is they're a workaholic. They've gotten so burnt out on love that they've buried themselves in work to the point that they have filled up their 24-day schedule to the max, right? But then they met you. There's the phone and it's ringing with a green light. Maybe like you liked a comment or you liked a post, even if it was from your fake account. That's cool. No worries. But cross-watcher earmuffs. Whatever. Too late. I know. Anyways, on this one here, it's like, they're like, I don't have time. Oh my gosh. I totally am interested in Sagittarius Archer, but I don't have time. I don't know what do I do? Oh my gosh. Some of you guys have dreamt about like working for them or power couple vibes. And if you haven't, they totally have. So one way or another, I think both of you guys have dreamt about seeing like where this could go as a business partnership, love partnership, power couple. Whoa. Okay. Like they nurture your dreams or something, and oh wow. Okay. And you know what? That is the thing on this one, where maybe it's like whatever it is, like maybe you fear having to let somebody go or release something from the past, as all the tarot readers say, release your past, right? That sort of a thing. The thing on this is, with the Magician card on the Fool card with the 10 of Swords, you can't erase. You can't. It's not possible. There's a better chance of raising the Titanic than being able to release someone from your past. Okay? And now I'm going to explain it, so don't walk away yet. Okay? You get it. We're going to get deep for a second. All right? This is how my Sag Grandma explained it to me, because it is the fact that, remember that crush you had in first grade, second grade, grade 2, elementary school? All right? Remember that? You just remembered their entire name, right? You couldn't erase them from your data banks either. Our brains aren't computers. Once they're up there, they are etched in our memories. You're allowed to remember that first crush, to remember this person. You don't release. It's the fact that if you released, you wouldn't remember the lessons you learned, right? That's why you've got to keep them. It's very much like Rose and Jack too. For some of you, they can exist in your memory. It's your life. It's your privacy. You never have to walk away or disconnect from it. There will be some time when you're in your 90s in the future, Sagittarius, you'll still remember that crush from kindergarten. Be like, I wonder whatever happened to them. You know, you're totally allowed to have learned those lessons missed. If you disconnect, then that's erase. If you erase them, you've erased the lesson, right? You're totally allowed to keep them and keep them in their mind. And this is like you and this person energetically, telepathically talking. This person's got to be like spiritual or something, or they're just tuned in. Could be an Aries or a Gemini, maybe even another Sag. This has got strong Cancer energy on it, heavy duty. Capricorn, it's one of those, it's a connection that nobody thinks is possible. And yet, for you guys, it totally is. That is strong Cancer, Sag energy. Okay? One of the things thought impossible is totally possible on this one. So this person is like the one saying it. So there might even, maybe this is the one with like the age difference or beliefs or something. Because I honestly just think it's the fact that they're a workaholic, because I keep hearing Paul McCartney's temporary secretary, right? For some of you guys, you'll see shoes draped over a power wire. You know, like tennis shoes, like old tennis shoes. That might be a sign for you guys. And literally, I saw it as I was pulling the Seven of Swords out with packing up. See, this person has already put all their past baggage behind them. They're available. They have way too busy of a schedule. They filled everything up in their life before they thought about, they didn't even think they'd meet you. Or for some of you guys, you knew them for ages or years, or you knew them before they were famous. And now it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd ever hear from you. Could have been like false start energy for 2 or 3% of you guys even. Because even like Sag Grandma explained, if somebody from the past returns after moons and ages and all that stuff, if they haven't completed the lessons, it's not a new person. But if they complete the lessons, it's going to be totally different. That's Ace of Cups. But in this one, you and whoever this person's like, do you guys live at a distance? Or like, it's like maybe you guys met online or digitally or something. But for like 7% of you guys live way closer than you realize. Or you know you live close and they don't, or some variation of that. Like, it's shocking. It's a surprise type of a thing that just makes everything work out way easier than y'all both are expecting. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are both in this one together. This right now, with the way the energies are that we haven't experienced since World War II, this is like a roundabout. Free will choice. You guys came into each other's lives, right? Hey, smarty girl, thank you. Spinny hugs. You guys like came into like each other's lives, right? And now you're in this roundabout of which way do we go? What path do we choose? How do we make time for each other? How do I open up to Sagittarius, Archer? I'm like, well, you got to reschedule stuff. I think that Seven of Swords behind the scenes, they're already working on stuff. That's why you're getting no feedback from them, but they're already behind the scenes doing stuff, okay? There's a lot of things here that makes me understand why you're so anxious. Because look, see how like just cool they look? Nine of Pentacles. Sag, they got money. Sagittarius, they are filthy rich. Filthy rich. There kind of might be a big deal. Could be a Leo, might be a Cancer. I don't know. Eon says that the sun's the center of the universe. I believe him. This person here is fronting though, because they like you, but they're playing like they don't even notice you. I see why you're anxious, and they love on a deeper level than you're used to. I'll tell you what. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is heavy. They're not into drama or gossip. They keep it cool. And Sag, you and I both know, like, look how much drama you dealt with in the past before. You're not used to somebody that's this cool. But yet this is somebody you've wished for, or you turned them into this, or you called them in, or you special ordered them like a car. I don't know. But yeah, the thing is, this is actually the person that you dreamt about and you think they might not be. Could be even why you're that nervous about it. They don't do that stuff. They share the same values and beliefs as you already. And dude, they're totally sizing you up too. Somehow you guys have gotten in front of their eye and they've noticed you, and my nose is itching and the nose knows. So there he goes. Okay. The thing on this is they're finna ask you out. 10 of Wands. They can't hold back much longer before they make an offer. They're totally going to ask you out. 2 of Swords. Have faith. Young biological Paul McCartney on there. This could go either way. Okay, so if you want to just hang tight and wait a little bit longer, okay, like they're eventually going to pop and ask you. You're Sagittarius. You know they're going to ask you out. I'm just confirming it for you. Okay. However, if you're feeling some type of way and you're like, I want to take a leap of faith, Archer, but I'm not, I don't know. Male or female Sag, doesn't matter, because I could see some female Sages that they know what they want and they go for it. And you send them a text that's like, I had a dream about you, or you leave them a DM or a comment, and all of a sudden, or you send them an email, and then, and like, boom, you're in like Flynn, straight up. Okay. You've already got your arrow already ready to go, right? Or Cupid does, one of the two, or you told Cupid where to aim the arrow. So it's a thing already. So if you did take that leap of faith, you would be shocked, okay? You'll be pleasantly surprised by like an excited yes, okay, with that Page of Cups. Look at them like, Sag asked me out, Sag asked me out. Or for those of you that are the male Sages, and this is the female, right? You ask her out, oh gosh, she's going to go home dreamy, happy, okay? King of Cups, Two of Swords. You both have done the work. You both have healed Empress energy. You're both open to receive the message. And you have been working to manifest this into your life through your dreams, your wishes. This is kind of like your fantasy land coming into reality. Now that your dominant rock's made into Cancer, this wish here is exactly what you want to make of it. This thing here, you guys, yeah, there's a bond between you guys, either previous lifetimes, or you knew them before they were who they were now, or this could be a twin flame energy too. This is wild. Or it's like rewards for the twin flame journey, and it's rewards. It's so cool. You're going to love it. Strong Cancer and Leo energy. Could even be another Sag for some of you guys, but you've also got Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, big time, Virgo again, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus is here too. All right. And you're could be born on the 7th, the 17th, the 27th, the 9th, the 19th or 29th, the 3rd, the 30th, 31st comes out. Oh man, a lot of repeating 10s now. This is completions. You've been all 4s and 5s lately. Going forward, you guys are 10s with this one. Or you were born on the 10th, 20th, or 30th, what I was saying. But yeah, this is completion point coming in. You are going to love the offer that's coming in, or you are going to totally love the yes that you get back. Maybe some of you guys fear being told no. Page of Cups, there's no way to say this is a no. I love it for you, Sag. Oh, dig it. Some of you guys might have a date that involves ice cream for some reason, or an ice cream parlor, or you'll see an ice cream parlor. I can't say that word right. Parlor. There we go. And I am seeing, oh, I like those. I have a picture of that. And oh, yeah. I'm seeing like one of those chain link fences, like along a river or water, but it's got all the padlocks in the fence, like a locket or a fence, or like, maybe you guys do something really kind of cute and dreamy like that, or you have, or it's a memory or something. That's cool. Sag, this is all getting dreamy. Claim this down in the comments. Let's bring this into reality for you. You deserve it for how this is and how you're feeling. I love this, all right? Leave a comment down below and claim it so we can manifest it, all right? And I know you like to keep your life private and that, so you can leave a comment if you want, or if you just want to leave an emoji. God knows what you're thinking, and it still helps the channel and the fam to grow, all right? And that allows me to help you manifest, along with the nearly 70,000 people here, which the mod squad and the entire fam is working to get me to 70,000 subscribers for my birthday on July 7th. So if you consider being a part of the fam, we would love to have you here. All right. And remember, it'll resonate to any placement of Sagittarius in your chart. Okay. Because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. Never forget that. Okay. You do matter, Sagittarius. All right. I love you. All right. Let's super chat. Hold it. I'm going to grab this one. Even this one said, go grab that one. Temperance card. And I was like, well, I'm going to use Rohama's deck for Sagittarius. And even this is like Temperance. Yeah. Use the Sag deck. Okay. So let's do it. Let's super chat. Let's go. And thank you guys for the donations and that. And if y'all want to hang out and listen, maybe some of this will resonate, but let's go for it. All right. Let's start off with Jersey Girl. All right. I'm sorry if I can't get to all of these things. I lost track how many accounts we are, but I got the schedule for 6. But thank you guys. All right. All right. No, Derek. Why do I contact or wait? You have free will, so you don't have to. But on the 2 of Pentacles to the Page of Cups, the advice that God is saying with this here, 3 of Pentacles, he's working on them. Now, the 2 of Pentacles shows if you do attempt to contact too much, it will push them away in a form of neediness or clinginess. But if it's been a long time with no contact, somebody's got to be the one that says, instead of I don't chase, I attract, they're like, okay, I'm going to take that chance and send a text. But you know exactly, and I mean, I know from our super chats how it's played out too. Page of Cups. You don't have to. You can look other ways because you're right. The other person is interested in you. Yep. And that's how you checking him out too. He's a good fit. But don't just end it, block it, and that stuff. Leave that door open. Page of Cups shows he will return. It's just a matter of the timing. Okay. Yeah, Four of Swords. And it's Derek. He's the one sleeping on it. He can take action. He's just still living his best life, which he's going to find out that winds up making you pretty lonely when you get older, you know? All right, Shelly. Energy check for Adam and you. And Adam's the Sag. All right, you got it. King of Cups. He is currently finishing his self-love. The King of Cups, the way Grandma Sag explained it, is turning the cup inward. The King of Cups turns his love into himself. Six of Cups means he's overcoming the programming from his childhood, the way his parents beat him down. That's what's got him into depression. He will make it through it, though. Okay. So the World card shows he's nearing a point of completion on this with the Four of Wands to come your way. Long term, you guys will be married in this lifetime. Okay. And you will hear from him in the next 4 days to 4 months. That's your time window. And I know it's a big one, but I'm being told his parents did a lot of damage that he's working to clean up on. Okay. But he'll come back like totally new. All right. Saggy girl, what up? What does Spirit want Saggy girl to know? Let's find out. Oh, hold on. That one flipped. I saw it. Where'd it go? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it did a whole flip. No. Okay, so we're stopping here with the Death card. This tells me that you're under transformation. Okay. Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You're getting a new job. Boom, straight up. Even God is saying, look, this is all Pentacles, money. There's a big quarter on there. That quarter you just found means something. God's like, she'll handle asking the love questions when she's ready. Nine of Cups. Right now, let her know that she is going to get promoted. You're up for more money. Okay. You may not even know about it yet, or you've been waiting to hear from it, but yeah. This one, actually, I can't give you the straight one up here that some point during Cancer season, you're going to find out you've gotten a new job or a promotion. It's not just a raise. You're getting a new position. All right. Okay. Charisse. Let's see. Energy check for you and oh yeah, Dominique. Okay, yeah, cool. Gotcha. What's up with the moon energy? I love you too, Charisse. Big hugs. Two of Swords. Eight of Pentacles into the Queen of Swords. This full moon is him energizing, or he has begun the last stage of his healing. Okay? It's that final fifth stage of grief. Queen of Swords. He'll find peace into this one. The moon has energized him to want to reach out to you. And because he needs to be ready to go, Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords, I think the planetary shifts of the full moon are what gets him out of the Eight of Swords. It's analysis paralysis. There's so much shame that's linked to everything you guys have been through that he's still a little fearful in the Eight of Swords and stopping himself from reaching out. The full moon's the catalyst that hits the pop point that he can't hold back anymore and just has to go for it. All right. So, that helps. Yours is actually getting very close. You're still on deck for Cancer season for you guys. Okay, Samantha, when will Corey contact me? Because he's texting my cousin. Okay, let's see what's up. King of Swords. I'm being told before Gemini season ends, right out of the gate with the King of Swords, when I saw the Gemini energy and Seven of Pentacles, he's talking to the cousin about all the stuff he did wrong, and he's in a woe is me mode. Is she willing to talk? So they're still sussing. Like, it's your cousin that's still sussing him out. He's trying to make it very well known what's going on. That's why I think that we're already at a catalyst, like a go point. I think, yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're going to Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay. So your cousin is still sussing him out for you, but God's saying he's good. It's good to go. That's what your cousin's going to find out. Before Gemini season ends, you guys will be back in touch, okay? Let's see. Samantha, right? Yeah, Samantha. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got. Samantha, when will Corey contact me? He's texting my cousin. Wait, no, I was you. And messages from Spirit. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll do one extra one so we get like fair amounts for everybody. Oh, this is cool. Spirit on this one with the Hermit card tells me that hang tight on this one by Virgo season. Okay, you and Corey will work out. He already sees you together by late summer. So during Gemini season, he's going to finally make contact with you, but your cousin's going to ask first. Be like, hey, you open to talking to him? He wants to talk to you. Yep. Okay, cool. And then you guys can rebuild and relearn each other, start from scratch. Hi, nice to meet you. Through Cancer season, Leo and Virgo will be locked down so that you're in a long-term relationship. So that's cool. All right. The Eight of Wands, it's already happening because he's talking to your cousin. It's already happening. The plans are in place and it's already in forward motion with the Eight of Wands. I dig it for you, girl. All right. Bonita, what's up? Limitless. Thank you, darling. And that Limitless, you got good things coming because we had all the repeating fives in the reading and you did the 555. Oh, that's blessed. You're covered, girl. We got this. All right, Blanquita. Anything to look out for in the month of July with Aries, the X. Okay, let me see what's up. The Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. He's going to try again. It's when he reaches out to you, okay? He's coming back around. That's why you've been feeling him so much. Whether you want him or not, Knight of Wands, that's where I'm being told differently. Oh, the Temperance card shows you might give him a shot. God's like, there is the slight possibility, Archer, that it's going to work out. So you know how like before it's been nothing or like it always winds up with results in a fight and you thought the last time this happened you'd never hear from him again? It was not over. And almost like it's like you knew it wasn't over, but it's been so long this time that you fear it could be. I'm not sure. I really feel like you do want to hear from him, but he's getting ready to reach out. I don't pull the vibes, Blanquita, that you're like, oh God, I know it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen. No, I'm being told that you're going to like this because he's changed. That death card shows he transformed. So he's coming back and correct for you. And especially heads up when you find the quarter on your pathway. Not your, just whatever. You get out of the card stars. It doesn't have to be on your sidewalk or nothing. But when you find on your travels a quarter that's loose change, that's letting you know that it's coming in like pretty much the heads up. Here we go. All right. Especially if it's heads up. That's the bonus to let you get super confirmation on it. All right. So I hope that helps. And thank you guys all so much for letting me read for you in the super chats. You are all generous, and I'm blessed and grateful. It's like I don't work a day in my life. I just love doing this for you guys, and I'm here to help. All right. Thank you guys for letting me read for you, and Sagittarius as well. Thank you for letting me read for you. You know I've always got your back. All right. That's why I'm Archer. But in God, thank you for the messages too. All right. As always, until next time, I'll see you later. And I totally love you to the moon and back. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. It's rough right now, but you will not have to cry yourself to sleep much longer, Sag. I